Hey everyone, how are you? And if you are new to my channel, then welcome. Today's video is going to be the start of my Best in Beauty series. I'm so excited for this because I've been dying to show you guys what I have been loving for all of 2016. This is going to be a series of 4 or 5 videos that are coming at you one right after another because I want to get these out to you as fast as possible. I have my face products, eye products, lip products, skincare products, and I might do a Best in Beauty like makeup brushes and makeup tools. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below and I will do that for you guys as well. But I have at least 4 videos coming to you for sure. This video is going to be all about the face products that I have been loving for all of 2016. I'm so excited to share these with you guys. So if you're excited for this video, definitely give it a big old thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and follow me on all of my social medias. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. The NYX Angel Veil Primer has been my go-to primer the entire year. This is probably the only primer that I have used consistently. It's very, very soft. It comes out white and sort of like that, and then you just kind of blend it in. It feels silicone-y without feeling too oily. Like it's really nice. It's one of my favorite drugstore primers. I need to get a new one because this one is close to expiration and my face is very sensitive, but I highly recommend this if you have not tried it. Ooh, I don't even know if you guys can see this. That is very, very white. As for face mists, I have been using a bunch of face mists this year, but this one is the only one that I am literally this close to running out of, and I need to buy more. This is none other than the MAC Fix Plus. I bought this over the summer. Like, I bought this less than 6 months ago. I mean, this is the fastest and the most that I've ever used for face mist. I usually don't run out of face mist like that unless it's like a little sample size. It's just crazy because I've never done that before. I use this for everything. I use this to dampen all of my tools. So whether I'm going to dampen my face brush to apply foundation, add a little bit to my beauty blender just to make it a little bit wetter to apply foundation or concealer. I also add it to my brushes if I want to apply a eyeshadow wet. I'm always using this. I apply this over my face if I need some extra hydration or to lock my makeup in place. I use this for everything. So let's talk about foundation. These are all of the L'Oreal Infallible foundations that they came out with this year. I'm pretty sure they came out with all of these this year. This one might have been last year, but I used it the most this year. I used these two together the entire year, the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow, because I really loved the finish. And then this one just came out recently toward the end of the year, and the reason I'm mentioning it is because it pretty much answered all my prayers. Like, I was combining these two the entire time pretty much to get the finish and coverage of this one. This one is the Infallible Total Cover. I have reviews of all 3 of these foundations down below if you guys want to check them out and see how I like them and how they perform. I love them all. Then we have this baby right here. You guys have probably seen this so much this year. I feel like I'm sick of showing it. It's my baby. I am surprised that I still have as much as I do in here because I use this all the time. This is the Body Shop Shade Adjusting Drops Enlightening. I really fell in love with this year because my whole issue with foundations was that I drop shades really fast. And what I mean is if I'm not in the sun, I get pale really, really fast, but then when I'm in the sun, I get tan really fast. And then if I'm constantly not in the sun, it completely fades away and I'm pale. So I don't understand. I have a tan. I'm naturally tanned, but I'm pale for me, if that makes sense. Like, my arms are always darker than my face. This whole area needs sun, and if I don't get sun, it turns pale compared to my arms. My arms have like permanent tan, but my chest, my face, and my legs don't. So I just always have that issue where my foundations will not match me. I'll get it and then like a month later it doesn't match me anymore. So ever since this was sent to me, I've been completely using my foundations. I've been able to use all 3 of these, even though they are all different shades. They're all in natural beige, but they all have different undertones. Some of them are a little bit darker, and I've been able to use all 3 of them because I mix it with this foundation. It's really awesome. So I'm sure this is not a surprise to you guys because I use this all the time. This right here is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette. I love this palette. I have fallen in love with it this is what it looks like. I got this to try out for free through Octoly way long time ago, like a couple months ago, and I have been using it every day ever since, and I still have not hit pan. I'm close. You can see like the indent. This is a fairly pricey contour kit. Like, it's a very pricey highlight and bronzer palette. I feel like it's like $60, something like that. It's up there in price. So I feel like I feel bad falling in love with this product. You know what I mean? Because when I am done with this, like, do I really want to spend $60 on a little tiny palette like this? I don't know, but I think I will because I love it that much. The highlight is perfect for every day. That's what I use it for. And the bronzer is actually super, super light. If you are darker than my skin, at least my face, this probably won't work for you because it's definitely on the light side, but it's the bronzer that I have on my cheeks today. I'm obsessed. I use it all the time. I think it's perfect for every day. Next, I had to talk about this. This is the Benefits Cheekathon palette that came out this year. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with this palette. It comes with 4 of the box blushes and then 1 Hoola bronzer. The Hoola bronzer is one of my favorite bronzers to use as well, but I have never tried any of the box blushes. I've actually seen a few people in my comments section say that this quality is not the same as the actual individual boxes. I can't speak for the blushes, but as far as the Hoola bronzer, I actually own the original Hoola bronzer, like in the box, and they feel and act the exact same way to me. So I'm not sure if they just mean by the blushes or if they just mean everything in general, but I find that the Hoola bronzer and the individual Hoola bronzer are the exact same. So I feel like this is worth it. It's like $50, I think. I don't know how much longer they're gonna have this around or if they took it off the market already, but I highly suggest that you pick it up if you see it. It's one of my favorite things. So right in here, I depotted my Holy Grail bronzer for 2016. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I love this bronzer. I love the way it smells. I have used this pretty much every day. Almost every single day of 2016, I was using this bronzer or the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Like, those are the 2 bronzers I was switching between. This one is light as well. This one is actually lighter than the Charlotte Tilbury one, I feel like. It is buildable, but it's definitely not nearly as dark. As you can see, it's like you can barely see it. It matches my skin tone perfectly, but it's such a beautiful, subtle bronzer. It's a great everyday bronzer. I just really love this bronzer. I think it's beautiful. My last few products are actually highlighters because I've been obsessed. My obsession for highlights have been so unreal. It just grew with hunger this year. It's been crazy. But the 3 highlighters that I have been using the most the entire year has got to be these 3. So I'll talk about the palette first. You guys can probably guess this. Yes. This palette made it into my yearly favorites because it's just amazing. It's the highlight that I have on my face right now. It's amazing, I'm telling you. This is the Makeup Geek and Kathleenlights collaboration highlight palette. I want to say this is still available on their site. And it comes with 3 highlights in here. Beautiful highlights. The quality of the Makeup Geek highlights are to die for, and they have the individual ones as well. I just don't think they have these shades individually, but I am obsessed and I love mixing these shades together. That's like my favorite thing about this palette. Individually, they are beautiful, beautiful shades that swatch really, really well. There they are. But some of these can be a little bit dark for some of you out there, especially this shade. I cannot wear this shade alone as a highlight. It acts more of like a bronzer to me, and it's like super shimmery, but I love mixing. So you can mix these 2 on the end, you can mix these 2 and these 2. Right now I have these 2 mixed on my cheeks. Beautiful. If you mix this one and this one, it creates a really nice, like almost like a rose gold shade, which is gorgeous as well. So I just love the fact that you can mix the shades and it works beautifully. Of course, I had to talk about this one. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I really have been loving it this year. I don't even remember when I bought it. I might have bought it last year, but I've been obsessing over it ever since. I use this highlight the most. I haven't even hit pan because you literally only need the tiniest bit and it's like wham bam in your face. bold highlight. That's insane. I barely even touched the powder. Like, you really only need the littlest bit. I love that they made this permanent because it's such a beautiful shade, and I feel like everyone will love this shade. Anyone can use this shade. I just really, really like it. And then the last product I have, the last highlighter that I've been loving for 2016 is the Urban Decay Afterglow highlight. I want to say these came out this year. I have the shade Sin. This is such a beautiful highlight. It's one of my absolute favorite. It's like buttery feeling. It's almost similar texture to the Makeup Geek ones, but it's just amazing. I'm like blinding you. That's how pigmented and crazy, buttery and bright this is. You see that? I just love this. You only need a little bit. I've been using it ever since I bought it. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite highlights. I don't even know if I've spoken about this before. I might have spoken about it in a beauty favorites at some point this year, but I feel like this is like the unsung hero of 2016. Like, I never actually talked about it, but I did use it a lot, I promise you. So those were my best in beauty face products for 2016. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have everything that I mentioned listed down below. That way you guys can get your hands on any of these products if you're interested in it. What are your favorite face products for 2016? What have been your go-to face products for the entire year? Let me know in a comment down below. I would love to know what your favorites have been. This video is going to go into my best in beauty playlist, which I will link down below. And as I upload these videos, they will all go into that playlist. So you guys can visit this later on and see what other products I've been loving for 2016. But I love you guys so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.